Mhm.
I mean, we had the close game versus like NORD last night. We were like in control, and then we didn't TP'd like noobs, and then we threw the whole map, and then we just entered one team fight, and the whole game was gone. So,
Were you playing one of the games?
we played last night versus NORD, and we lost, and then we were sent to lower bracket, and then we lost another team, and we were out. So,
Which team are you?
Happy Kittens.
Okay.
I did not choose this name. My team wanted to be called this, and I was like, okay, I guess majority voted and majority rule.
Yeah. I know Chester's a fun team from what I saw, just from their Twitter.
I mean, they have good players on paper, and they're pretty competitive. So I put them as like my favorites, and then NORD is like right behind.
It depends
Yeah.
on what you define for fun. Like, I think Chester are actually taking this seriously, so I wouldn't call them for fun. I think that the
I mean,
players
they made the
Chester-
team. They scrimmed like 2-3 scrims for what I was told, like behind the scenes, and now they're like playing the qualifiers. So,
Mm.
like, obviously they don't have the best prep, but they have on paper like good players, like
Okay,
for
wow.
like the
actually,
qualifier.
they got Oriana in this game. Do you want me to share my screen, or are you guys in lobby as well?
Oh yeah,
we
sure,
are,
sure,
we are
sure.
in lobby. Like, I'm literally like setting it here. Like Feng, you can
Wait.
see here.
Oh
yeah.
wait, I need to look at the score then again. Wait.
Yeah.
Ori was banned first 2 games, so it's pretty big that Nightingale gets Ori. I think they're really good on the chat. So
Oh,
Ori Syndra as well.
predictions. Like, let's just start predictions up real quickly. Now that I remember.
Oh wait, sorry, I'm wrong. It's Chester picked Ori,
Yeah.
and then they went. Also, NORD's been red side every game, and I think they much prefer red side. So.
Yeah. They're red side enjoyers. for
Predictions
sure.
are up. NORD Polaris versus Chester Gaming. You can vote with your channel points. The server. In the channel, sorry.
Yeah.
If you don't have channel points, you can follow to get some.
I mean, you would want to wait because you want to see the full draft, right? If you're gonna
Yeah,
vote.
well, you have 5 minutes, so yeah. You can
Yeah.
wait. Well, but already we have the first predictions coming in. Let's see.
Oh, they have Nocturne Ori. I hope they can do the combo, because that is just unplayable if you're like Syndra in this game.
Yeah, for some reason, Varus and Syndra are together hitting an objective, and you just jump on them with that. Can be GG.
Yeah. Ult them from like 3k range. It's so broken.
Wait, does enemy top play Olaf? What?
They banned Olaf set every game. Nord. Like
Yeah, I know. Pivotless is the set enjoyer. I mean, I guess it's just annoying for like Sex Alexa and Syndra and Varus if they were playing against Olaf.
Mhm.
But I think Vyasna's like competent enough to like lane into Olaf. I wouldn't be like afraid personally.
Yeah, she's picked like ultra scaling range top laners every game so far. So I think she really likes playing into tanks.
Yeah. I mean, I think Pivotless not gonna go tank. She's gonna go bruiser. I
Mm.
mean, they're saving last pick for her, so.
I mean, last game she went Poppy and she looked decent on it, and that was kind of
Oh,
half
yeah.
bruisery because she went.
Yeah. Wait, what was the draft? Was Kale a reaction pick to?
Yeah, Kale was R5.
Okay. 'Cause I was gonna say like I would also pick Kale there because the only way they stop me is if both Jarvan and Poppy keep diving me, but then
Yeah,
the
they
whole
usually
bot side's
go.
then open.
They usually go Smolder, but Smolder was banned that game. It's not banned this game though, so I reckon they'll probably try and off Smolder again. Oh wait, they're blue sides. I'm wrong. Sorry. Okay, so that's the first game they're on blue side.
I think Smolder top right now for me is just it's there, you know. It does decent damage if you build like full crit, but
Mm.
I'll rather like want to see her more on Kale or something. If you're already gonna like double down to like not have a lane,
Mhm.
there's like a possibility for you to to like ult Nocturne and Ori ults Nocturne as well. And Nocturne just dives in as like a suicide bomber.
Yeah.
Zach is completely chill.
2
Ooh,
minutes
if
left.
they play Gangplank, that'd be sick.
Yeah, EP would be fun. No, don't go Rek'Sai.
Resident sleeper top lane.
No, it's just nothing's gonna happen, and the Rex are just gonna get outscaled.
They get
What?
Poppy. They really like Poppy, even though there's no dashes. They pick Poppy. They must just be ultra comfort.
Well, actually, Cassante W is a dash.
He's unstoppable, doesn't count.
No, he is unstoppable in the channel. When he lets it go, it's just a normal dash that you can interrupt. That's the Cassante W.
1.5 minutes left for predictions. Remember, you can vote for whether you think NORD will win or Jester will win with your channel points.
I actually like Chester's draft a lot more. I don't know what you guys think.
Let me just check it again.
I think the Renata is not great this game.
I genuinely don't know which comp I like more. Both of them have their, like, I guess, strengths and weaknesses. Just depends on who executes it better.
The thing I would say about Chester is that they're really not good at being proactive. So like a lot of times they get really far ahead, but they don't manage to push their lead. So I think when they're playing champs like Nocturne and Ori, where you kind of have to be proactive, I think that could be quite bad for them. But I mean, they still have Zeri, so like they can just scale if they want to.
Okay. Okay, both of you are streaming. It's nice.
Yes, the viewer base is split in half between the streams.
I need to set up. I got affiliated on Twitch yesterday, so
Okay,
I need to set up all my stuff.
Are you ready to swim in Twitch money?
Yeah, getting it to my 1p in ad revenue.
Yes.
Wait, what made you like stream these games? If I may ask.
Nightingale's my friend, so they said they could get me a spot in the lobby, and I said sure, I'll stream, or I'll cast it.
Okay, now I know the lore.
Yeah.
The Lord.
The big lore.
Big 2080 lore.
Hello,
Wait,
persistent.
Lilium, you also want to stream it?
Nice to see you here again today.
Oh, I should put the score in my title. That would be smart.
Or like have it like 1-1 or something
Yeah.
for both teams.
1-1.
Third game banger rank. Whoever wins this game instantly qualifies for main event. Whoever loses has to play Leon's Cred, another BO3.
A well-rested Lionshead just waiting to pounce on whoever falls down to the lower bracket.
I mean, I am personally a Lions Creed hater. I think both of these teams in the upper bracket should win against them.
I mean, they are stronger on paper, but you know, like.
Yeah, but I like my paper, and if my paper is strong, I'll hold on to that paper. And if Lions Creed shreds my paper and tells me to fuck off and they win, I'll be like, okay, I was not familiar with your game. I'm sorry. You know. You know, I'll fess up and I'll say, okay, you guys are good, well played. It's like, yeah.
Can't get my camera to move. Control Shift said, oh, it's not working. There we go. Every game, Nord have run to the bot bush, so they're not doing it this game.
Maybe they don't want to like flip the whole game and lose game 3, so they're just gonna keep it consistent.
Yeah, it's the first 5 point they've done. I guess they're scared of the Nautilus getting hooked. Level 1. Oh, they double ward as well, actually. That's kind of a big investment. Was that both bot laners? Yeah, so they're not going to have a ward if they push bot. And they probably should be pushing bot because they've got Renata into Nautilus. So that's a bit scary for them already. But I guess it's not
afraid of
10,
the
so-
invades.
Yeah, and Nocturne's gank is not that strong, so it's not a problem.
Why is Pivotless call Inspired the Liars? Interesting name.
Oh yeah, I kept having to call them Poppy because it was too much to say.
Let's
I just call them
do
Inspired.
a quick run through for those who might not know or not remember. These two teams are on blue side we have NORD Polaris under the NORD organization, and their lineup is top laner Veosna from France, jungle Lexa from France, mid lane Nightingale from the United Kingdom, bot lane Nadsa from the United Kingdom, and support Feriren from Turkey. And then on the red side we have Chester Gaming Kitten Esports Club, as their full name is, commonly known as Chester Gaming. From the based in the United Kingdom, I guess at least this is Pivotless's team, with the lineup top lane Pivotless of the United Kingdom, jungle Spooky from France, mid lane Faye from Germany, bot lane Clef from Germany, and support Iana from Romania.
Be careful that she doesn't steal your kills.
Yeah, I know. Is that a trick? Well, okay. Already an invade, actually, coming from Lexa. They're pushing the Syndra Ori matchup, which I didn't really think you're supposed to get, especially when it's phase rush Syndra. It's just going to be a
She doesn't have a room to trade, but there's a fight.
Renato is really strong in this skirmish. Double flash from Lexa onto Clef. They actually miss out on the one shot, and then Natty goes down. Everyone's flashing. That's almost every flash.
Yeah, it's a 3 death. They're gonna get Sex Alexa as well.
That's a disaster for NORD,
Yeah.
actually.
Oh yeah. I mean, they chose to invade.
Yeah.
Can we get a quick replay on that one?
Yeah, yeah.
You can.
I think...
Yes, here you go.
I'm surprised Clef lives here. I think Natty should have flashed on Clef. But I didn't know where they were standing.
Rickers, can you go more? Because I want to see the setup. How does this like end up? Because I know Red is pushing for this. I mean, Blue is pushing for this invade. It's their decision.
Mm.
I guess she says she can move instantly. This jungle fight. I guess it's just a little bit too ambitious to do
Yeah, I
that
think
invade.
if they managed to one-shot Clef, it was probably decent, but they didn't. And then I messed up actually got blue buff as well, but they bought Merc Treads.
If I'm the fucking Poppy, I'm like, this is so nice. And if I'm the Cassante, I'm like thinking, okay, I guess.
Yeah.
Top lane land.
Top lane gaming.
Just fucking punch each other in the face.
Going for a lane gank. I wonder if they can use beta fights. It's kind of up to Vesta to mess up here.
I mean, if they jump on not, he still has his flash, so I think
Yeah.
you should specifically look to get onto the ADC if possible. But she can
Clef
also
is
dash
so-
over the wall.
Yeah, I was gonna say
Yeah,
Clef is so safe.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is not great. Lex is gonna lose a lot of time like this. And they have to share a lot of XP. I even think that Chester's gonna be in time to contest this dragon if that's what NORD are trying. Although, okay,
I mean, it's you know, just Volibear is just designed to like take the early objectives and stuff like that. Like, if you don't do this as Volley, then why did you pick Volley? Because this champ falls off a cliff after like 20 minutes.
yeah. And 912 is just going to trade it for top camps, which I think is actually pretty fine. I think when you're playing farming junglers, it's really nice to get a CS lead in exchange for objectives. So I quite like this.
I wonder if Red Team can set up grubs. It doesn't look like it at the moment.
Weirdson's in kind of a bad spot actually. She's super weak side right now, and I mean, I think she should be safe, but actually, Inspire break the freeze, so it doesn't matter. Oh, they are going for grubs. Alexa will spot it. And they don't have prior in mid. I don't know if they want to fight this or not.
It's an interesting change that Riot made to add 1 more minute to like first grub spawn.
Yeah. I think it's I don't know. It really helps you if you're like a full early game team, because you just get to take both objectives way easier.
Yeah, but also you have to do the trick on spawn, and then you have to run across and have at least 1 prior lane.
Mm.
They also had that, so I just wonder what the communication is on this team. I know Alexa talks a lot. I mean, I just realized, like, I know Nightgale like streams. I watched like some POV VODs from her.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I think the jungler talks a lot in this team. Okay. Sure.
This looks like it's going to be pretty slow. I think when Alexa gets level 6, it's kind of when they can start being a bit proactive, because the Stormring is really big for dives. It's actually quite hard to dive anyone, because Nautilus area is really safe, and then with Merc Treads on Ori, she's not the easiest dive either. So
I mean, Ori has to be at least like half HP for you to do a quick dive on her, which she is right now. But
yeah, she's no TP as well, so I guess it's worth thinking about. But 912 got level 6 now as well, so this actually makes it pretty awkward for Nightingale. I guess Lexa hovers mid, so it's alright.
I'm quite surprised Lexa's still holding on to like playing Volibear. It's because like most people like are dropping this champ just because if you mess up one ult with volley, you're on a 3-minute cooldown.
Mm.
Yeah. But if you know how to play good macro with your team, then volley is fine. Oh.
Well, I actually managed to flash
okay.
away from the fear. I think
wait,
they
he
still go
did.
down. Well, huge ult from Fairy, but do they live? No,
That-
not quite.
yeah.
Good.
Get zapped.
Yeah.
Does not
It's
look
not-
good, bro. Yeah, that's not-
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Kill, that's a solo bolo. Yeah, it's
I
solo,
was-
yeah.
I missed that one.
It was too close for comfort.
Mm. It's another really bad start. This is kind of how game 2 started, where they were down 7 kills to 1.
Really? Is that bad? Well, I mean, they
Yeah.
came back. But,
And then there was
I mean,
a massive overcommitment around like 12 minutes.
I mean, this time they have Syndra and Cassante, not Ziggs and Kale.
Yeah.
I mean, you can argue that Syndra's like decent late game, just because of like her ult executes and stuff like that, but they don't have much late game fallback, especially with Volley jungle, like, and Varus.
Trade
Varus
flashes.
does not like to be 6 items over like Zeri's 6 items, so they're a bit
Yeah,
on the
definitely.
timer and they're 0-5 right now. Meanwhile, Rigots are just coexisting, just riding the cocktails of us two commentating. I have to call you out from time to time.
Let's look at items quickly. I think this area is probably almost finished. Going static, it looks like. Oh, actually, a gank in mid.
Yeah, just pile on. Yeah, I mean this is depression for blue team.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but now Volley has a 3-minute ult on his cooldown, and Nocturne's gonna have like another ult before that.
Yeah, he's got 2 ultimate unstacked or something already.
Yeah.
Let me check.
Does he have Ultimate Hunter?
Oh, he's got 4 ultimate hunter stacks at 10
Oh.
minutes. That's crazy.
Yeah,
Okay.
and CD boots, the CD boots, so
Yeah.
he's most of the times always gonna have flashes, so I remember that Nocturne and Varus traded flashes, so Nocturne's flash is gonna come sooner, and if I'm Nocturne I would look to dive dive the ADC.
Oh, wow, actually, the Chain of Corruption bouncing there gets
Oh,
the
yeah,
kill onto Clef, and they might get 2 kills off this. This is huge for Nord, actually. I don't think this should have
Yeah,
worked at
that's-
all.
Oh
See
shit,
if they
the
want to
poor
go for kill
Romanian.
too.
Oh no.
Pretty sure it's good to give it to Natty here. Or Syndra's fine as well. Okay, yeah.
Oh
that's fine.
no.
Oh,
It's not ideal, but
okay.
it gets 2 plates for that, which is almost the equivalent of a kill.
Yeah.
And XP though, so this is... Yeah,
She loses a lot of tempo dying like this, though. She's gonna lose
Yeah.
another mid wave. So. She's doing just the tier into Leandri as well. It really sucks to be Syndra this game because they're so tanky. It's actually quite hard to one shot.
And Casate is trying... Oh no, I mean... No, top is losing it plates. I mean, no matter what you do, you're gonna be bleeding. Yep.
They on the tower. This just looks so unplayable.
By the way, Nocturne cooldown right now is probably 40 seconds. Look at the timer, it's already 1/4. It's probably like 40 seconds.
100 second cooldown right now.
Yeah, but he has Ultimate Hunter, right?
Yeah, I hovered over it. It's
Oh, you
100
hovered. Okay.
Wolfie is in the chat saying this game is over.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
I completely agree. Like, the red side team has to just get overconfident and dive to lose. Bonk.
Shut down on
Okay.
volley is not even that good. They really want that on Syndra.
Speaking of Wolfie and SK, I'm predicting you guys to win again, so I'm betting fictional money on you guys, so don't let me down, please. What would your bets be, Regus, to like win the EC right now? Just raw prediction.
Okay, but the thing is, you say right now, but they
Yeah, obviously opinions might change, but yeah.
No, they're in 4
Yeah,
months.
but yeah, that's the thing. It's a raw prediction. It's like you can be wrong. Maybe SK is gonna be poo-poo, but I'm just doing a raw prediction now. You know, like
SK will be fine, like, but it's not just SK that is potential. I guess,
well, no, like all teams have potential. Like I can probably name like 3 to 4 teams that could win, right? The whole thing.
For me, the biggest question mark, I guess, is G2, because I'm curious to see how much the time in NLC has actually helped them as a team. You know, it is possible that G2 will come in, they're just going to be the strongest, but it's also possible that G2 will come in and they will be the same as last year. So for me, that is the
I think,
biggest
yeah.
question mark.
I mean, I think G2 is like top 3.
They have a different roster compared to last year, though, right? GT.
They switched out mid, but
Yes.
yeah.
I don't
Like my pet peeves when I watch roster moves and stuff like that is just the players that are being paired up don't make sense to me. Like, because the G2 jungler like used to be like a very selfish like perma invade type of jungler, and now she's more of a team player, which you know is good. I'm not saying it's bad, but and then you used to have Tifa, which is mostly like a roam player, a team player that like roams and helps your team out in the jungler, which makes sense. And now you replace Tifa with someone that's like a very good laner. Like that's the strength of this new hiring they have, but obviously roams less and like does less team stuff overall, but does like good damage and has good laning phases.
Yeah, although I think it's really nice to play, like having supported junglers when you have laners like that.
Yeah, so you're like supported jungler with a strong mid laner, or you know, strong mid with a supported jungler. Or wait, did I say it twice? Or I mean, you know what I mean.
Yeah. Well, actually, they got to dive onto Ori here. Nord. I don't think they have Poppy, but not terrible. They at least trade something.
Wolfie and Lilium in the chat both say that their own teams will win, unsurprisingly.
Their own teams. Oh wow.
Yes.
What brave opinion to say that your own team is gonna win. Yeah, but yeah, my fictional money is on SK. And then I don't know. I know where I would raise Solari, cause yeah, I don't know.
I would say don't sleep on Vitality.
Yeah,
Vitality.
they have Tifa and Arena now, right?
Yeah, they're good. I think I'm probably gonna put myself in prison if I keep talking, so I'm probably gonna like hold my opinions to myself. I think talking about it would just make me target #1 or public enemy #1. So, but yeah, unless you two have anything to say, I'm quite done with the roster topics. Or
I don't know, it's like, it's hard to tell who's gonna win already. Like, mainly because the finals are in 4 months, like it's a long tournament, so things can change in the meantime. But also because there are a variety of teams that have the potential. Like, when I say have the potential, I mean like good, realistic chances, you know. On paper, anyone could win, but there are some teams that
I'm asking you for the paper. Yeah, I'm asking you for the on paper. Like, your opinion will change. Like, my opinion maybe might change. Maybe I might think, like, after watching, I don't know, 3 or 4 BO1s from SK versus G2 Vitality and they lose to them, my opinion might switch up. Maybe not, because it's just BO1s. Like, all you have to do is qualify for the LAN event, which is, I would assume it's BO3s or 5s, I hope.
I'll just check, like, I'm gonna say something.
Yeah, wait, because Nevada linked me the doc.
Oh, hey, Teltsar in the chat. Welcome, Teltsar.
Yeah, sup. Wait a
Okay, so
second.
they are best of 3s. Yes, best of 3s.
I would assume finals is BO5, right?
No, it says here in the schedule best of 3. Yes, best of 3. Even the final is best of 3.
Oh,
How much of
that's
it is LAN?
Only the top 3 teams go to LAN.
Yeah,
Okay.
and I think the first 2 spots you get normally through like points and stuff, right? How many games you won, and then the 3rd spot like is like playoffs, right? Like you play like a gauntlet or something.
Exactly.
I mean, I like this. I like it. Sounds cool. Like, you know. But oh wait, so the gauntlet thing, is it BO3s then?
Yes, the
or BO1s?
The gauntlet is BO3s.
Okay, nice. Well, that's good, because I think BO1s would also just be kind of weird. Like, you just prep one good draft or one good tactic versus a team, and you get away with it.
I mean, look, it's gonna be really difficult for prep because the entire gauntlet to qualify to the LAN is in 1 day. So let's say you play the first game, you play 1 best of 3, then you play another best of 3, and then you play another best of 3, all in the same day. So you play 3 best of 3s on the same day. There is
I
no
mean,
way
that's your fault for being a low seed. You have to prove yourself, right?
Yeah,
so...
but my point is that I don't think prep is gonna matter that much. Like, I don't see how it's like reasonable to expect someone to prepare to play 3 different best of 3s on that day. So, other factors.
I agree with you on that one. Maybe like 2, and then the last one can be like pushed for another day, right? But obviously they already released the scheduling. I don't know if there's any schedule changes happening. But yeah, it sounds very fun to watch, obviously.
Oh yeah, definitely gonna make sure that this is free for me. Whatever, so just gonna like sit and watch 3 best of 3s back to back.
Yeah, but Rigas, so your raw prediction would be G2, right? Like,
no, my raw prediction. I don't know. Like, the thing is, G2 is a big question mark. But like, the thing is, if G2 comes in and are super strong, I wouldn't be surprised. But
Rigas, just say a team. You don't have to justify or explain your thought process.
Just say a
Oh, hang on.
like,
NORD might be coming back in this game actually. Big TP from those now.
So I can red team into. Wait, one sec, Rigas, there's a fight.
But
Oh, never mind.
Oh.
I think maybe. Okay, they get 1 kill. Never mind. I thought they were gonna
Get
get
2 kills. Oh, never mind. Okay. Yeah, go on, Rigas. Finish your sentence. Oh, okay. Never mind. I don't want you to finish your sentence.
Yo. The Nocturne combo.
The thing I'm saying is, I don't want to just like make predictions for the sake of making them without them being educated. And because of how things are right now, like the French teams, we've barely got to see them because they play Nexus Tour and it's like not consistent.
Rigas, just say a team name. Just say a team name. I know logically speaking, if you make a prediction, it will most likely be wrong. That's why it's called a raw prediction.
Yeah, but that's the thing. I am only when I make a prediction if I feel like I can make an educated prediction. That's what I'm saying. Look, here's the thing. I am leaning towards G2 and SK,
Okay.
but the reason I am leaning towards G2 and SK is because I actually go to see them way more. Like I've been watching their games, their entire split, so I feel like I understand these teams better. But
Yeah.
when it comes to
No, but yeah, as I said, my raw prediction is like, let's say SK, but I wouldn't be surprised if Vitality is like wins it, or if Solari, or if like another team wins it. My guess is not educated, right? It's just based off of like, you know, they won last one, they kept the 3 core players, they, you know, quote unquote upgraded like the bomb lane, stuff like that, right? Upgrade, side grade, whatever you call it. I'm not gonna, you know, go into that shit. And from what I hear is like this team is very happy, stuff is going normal there, like, and yeah.
like for me to make predictions, I want to see actual gameplay. I can't just go, you know, like, oh, they made these changes, so you know.
Yeah.
It will
Don't worry,
happen,
Rigus.
so-
Your raw prediction is G2 in my head. That's it. Like
Well, in your head, yes.
in my head.
Well, I'm gonna predict NORD. There you go.
Or to win it all. I mean, they have to qualify first.
Yeah,
but
exactly. They have to actually
Shit.
qualify, so I don't know.
Your raw prediction might go downhill if they lose this game into losing to.
I've seen them come back.
Yeah. I mean, the game looks somewhat playable now for them because I thought it was over before. But
We have.
I don't know. I think they're getting outscaled as well, to be
yeah,
honest.
I mean, it's an uphill battle. Like,
They just have no damage. It's only on Varus. So
and Varus late game with 6 items. I'll rather have many other ADCs on 6 items than Varus.
yeah.
Wolfie, the chat
Maybe-
saying the schedule is crazy, to be honest.
Yeah. I mean, this. I think. Wait. So you say. So 2 teams qualify for LAN event,
3 teams.
and
qualify
then
for
the
that.
other 3 teams, so 3rd place, 4th place, 5th place on regular season, get to play a gauntlet.
No,
These
no,
3
no,
teams.
Not like that.
Or more.
2 teams qualify directly to the LAN event just based on
Yes.
the standings. And then the
Yes.
next 4 teams, teams 3 to
Oh,
6,
4,
they
so-
play a gauntlet, 3 best of 3s
Oh,
in one day.
So
to
3,
determine
5,
who
6. Okay, so 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay.
Yeah, it starts 6 versus 5, the winner versus 4, and the winner versus 3. And that winner
Imagine being 6th place and having to play like potentially 12 games. Like,
9 games, 9 games. It's 3 best
That
of
would be a
Nice.
sick run there. Can you imagine?
yeah, would be hard,
Storylines
but
right there.
yeah.
I mean, it's unironically very tiring. Like, consider that not even
Yeah, yeah.
professional League of Legends
Yeah.
players ever play
Bro,
more than 5 competitive games
Okay.
one day.
Okay, but Rigus, you know, there's only one tournament this year, like, you know, female competition, non-binary and stuff like that. There's one competition, so you could probably tank one day of just like fucking hardcore playing League and stuff
It's
like
not
that.
just one. There's also Storm Takeover coming. And I don't have anything more to say besides those 2.
What's Stern Tech?
Storm Takeover.
Storm Take. I was gonna say, like, wait, is there like internet issues gonna be on this specific date? Are you like Houdini or something and predicting the future? It's like, what Storm Takeover? What? Yeah, but it's like a French one, and sadly,
no,
what like
look,
SK can't
I mean,
compete.
it's not exactly a French one. Like, it's a French and Benelux one. And they only
Oh,
requires 2
Benelux.
residents. So, you know, it's like if someone wants to play, it's not gonna be that hard. Obviously, teams
Is
like
there-
SK won't be able to play because they don't have residencies. 'cause-
Yeah, but yeah, I don't. When I think about teams, I don't think about, oh, we have 2 Dutch players, so we can actually play this tournament or something like that, right? I
Well,
don't think it like that.
out of the big teams, most of them will be able to play it. And also, of course, you know, like small, like newer teams. that can
Minus
afford-
SK MMDK, I think, because I doubt they have any players to
And,
fill that.
Well, no,
I don't know.
I'm not gonna leak any roster, so there's another roster that is unannounced that won't be able to play this tournament. But I'm not gonna.
Yeah, I'm playing on that roster. Yeah, I'm playing on that roster.
Why are you trolling, Fang? Why are you trolling?
Oh no, I like to do a little bit of trolling. Or maybe I'm not trolling, Rigus. Maybe you got the false info.
Somehow, I seriously doubt that. No, Wolfie, we are not leaking rosters here. But you know, Like, Wolfie, you are in the scene. Like, you know, this thing circulates behind the scenes like so easily. How can you not know like all the rosters?
Bro, it's better if she doesn't know. Like, why would you bother with this shit?
I mean, I guess
I
you
just
know,
get
that's one argument to make too. Like, don't care about other teams, just
Yeah.
focus on your own team. I guess. But, I don't know.
Yeah.
I feel
I
like,
haven't interacted much with Wolfie, but she seems like a very chill character. Just like sits back, enjoys, plays games. You know. Like, I think team things and what goes on behind the scenes probably like Wolfie's like, don't care, don't care.
Is Wolfie a player?
Yeah, she plays top for SK.
Okay.
That's at least how she strikes me when I like watch content of her, like just chill, laid back personality. Could be completely wrong, but yeah.
Wolfie,
Whoa.
if Egg is completely wrong, feel free to say.
Yeah, you can correct me. Yeah, no, yeah. Yeah, see, I'm right in my assumption. Oh yeah, I would like to see some fucking trash talking.
Just remember to trash talk before
I like
games,
that.
not after them. Pro tip.
Oh yeah, if you can do it before the game, it's even better. Because trash talking after is like too easy. It's like, It's like, I mean, you beat them, so there's no risk at you saying all this stuff, you know?
The only case in which trash talking someone after the game is acceptable is if they trash talk you before the game and you beat them. It's the only scenario.
Yeah, but I still respect the team that attempted to trash talk and then lose than the one that like trash talks.
agree.
It's I don't know, it's like a little bit of a gray area. If like a team trash talks me, then they lose, and then I say something back. It's like whatever.
In any case, trash talking before games better. Creates hype, brings narratives.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Be like
also-
Jensen, trash
It's
talk
also
faker.
gonna make some people dislike you, but
I forgot about that one. The faker trash talk. The little bro competing in Worlds versus like a guy that won like 4 titles now. I mean, before it was 3, I guess. But yeah.
Wait, actually? They get clapped? Oh, they do.
what the fuck is champion?
Gasante. Might be strapping in for a long one. It's Cloud Soul again, which is not great for ending games.
I wonder if this Cassante is gonna go Sundering Skies after his Storm Mail. It's low-key a good item.
Oh, he's in the pits. Oh, he kills the Nocturne as well.
No, he survives! Wow, imagine
Never
that.
mind.
9.
They can still, they could get the soul still.
Oh,
It's possible.
Oh,
he
okay,
doesn't.
nice. Good synergy between Orianna and Nocturne Smite.
And Volibear had
They
no
can't.
smite used it earlier to try to kill Nocturne.
Yo, okay.
That was a crazy TP. Completely soul
Okay,
sparing.
Well, now NORD has to play like another BO3. They're, you know, as I said, they should definitely win, like versus the Lion Screed. I mean, I hope to be
yet.
wrong. Like,
We're
if
only
anyone
down.
from Lion Screed is like watching me, I'm just like saying that like, yeah, you guys are not gonna win.
How much music
I'm also
do
a
you get?
loser, so like I fucking lost, so I'm chilling. All I'm gonna say is Rigus raw predicted G2 in my head to win. Rigus is gonna argue and he wants to do his educated guesses, but it's like
G2 is the
wait,
team
I bet
that have- Huh?
most fate and
What?
you have most fate in G2.
No, I was gonna say they are the team
At
I
the
have
moment.
covered the most this split, because I was watching like the games, I wrote articles about them, etc.
Ah, yeah,
Did interview.
Yeah. Wait, this.
Who's got like the highest elo roster?
Elo wise,
That's a good question. I need to actually go and look it up.
I mean, I know at least from SK, most of their players are high elo.
You know what? Actually, I think like this might be, but it's possible that NNO. We are not gonna say who their players are gonna be, but I think NNO might
It's
actually
me.
have the highest players just in terms of solo queue. So
Yeah, it's probably me.
I am not commenting on that.
Comment, like, and subscribe.
13,900 gold ahead.
Surely they don't throw this game. Surely.
Surely. How can they even come back? I don't know.
Oh, I'm just
One
I'm reading
Royale.
Wolfie trash talk. Yeah, see, Ornn is bad. Wow, holy. We need to go harder than that, my friend. Random Cassante moment. My Ornn goat. Okay. Yeah, I completely forgot about like BDS actually.
This has a strong lineup in terms of individual players.
I mean, you can consider BDS jungle upgrade, mid. I've never seen her play, but I know she's like a mid main. Like I forget her name, Sashi. And then bottom lane, I mean, Nenris won the event. She has a very aggressive champ pool. Like, I think they could be a dynamic team, but obviously we'll see how they play. Because you can play through C and you can also choose to play through bottom lane, but knowing how it goes, I'm pretty sure C might take DL and have to like blind pick and you know, let bottom lane like have their way. But I mean, they can do either or playstyle if they wanted to. They just need to like practice it and have good results. But I'm pretty sure I would see like SK, BDS in the LAN event, and maybe G2 then. If I'm like just looking based off of the rosters.
GG well played.
Prediction can be
To
completely wrong.
Chester Gaming Kitten Esports Club for qualifying to the Equal Esports Cup.
Yeah. Well, Chester Gaming are the goats.
Chester Gaming Kitten Esports Club.
Here's Nenris. Yeah.
Well,
Watching
pretty-
without audio. VIP. Yeah, nice.
And now let's see if we can get someone from the Chester Gaming Kitten Esports Club to come on.
I can't believe you say the whole fucking name of the org.
Chester Gaming Kitten Esports Club.
I'll have to change my my graphic. I had one ready for NORD. I don't have one ready.
The
for
one when you
Chester.
prepare a graphic for your team. Do you support?
Yeah. Let me do some finding.
Yeah, Nenris is a fraud. Yeah, I agree. Nenris is a Samira fraud, late game ADC picker. I mean, late draft ADC picker. Gonna throw C under the bus with this one.
Okay, let's see who predicted Chester Gaming. Just one person actually predicted Chester Gaming, so that one person is about to get all the points that the NORD people put in. Okay, so
That's crazy. Huh?
They get a whole 10
Who
points
is
or
it?
something like that.
who voted for Chester Gaming? It is X Daisy Chain. Okay. Hello?
Hello?
What's good?
Hey.
Yo.
Yeah.
Holy moly. Wyosna's are so scary on scaling top lanes, man. It's so insane.
Yeah, you had a very good early game, but then you started shaking again. Like,
Yeah, my
and
hands
started
were out of
dropping kills.
control. Forgot to turn on the heater before game 2, I fear.
Every
Nah.
fucking British person tells me it's fucking cold there. It's like, yeah, just get some heating, lol.
No, it's legit. Like, I have my heating on. It's. Right. The heating in my house. Massive tangent here. First of all, thank you to NORD for the game. You will be mega chilling in lower. I have full faith in you guys. I'm sure it's going to be a banger.
Bubr kurwa!
Sorry.
Oh,
Ja
yeah.
pierdolę, jakie bydle!
The join channel
About
thing
that.
is on for you.
Yeah.
Like, it was. Yeah. This, we went in fully confident about this series, but it's still playing against NORD and playing against Fiosna specifically is such a huge adaptation you have to make because she reminds me of me a few years ago in that she will play some really out there champions, and it is like nightmare to prep against. But yeah, it was. I'm glad we closed out game 1. Game 2 was and then yeah, game 3. That was
Yeah, I think
that was
Viosna is like, if you're not a clean team, she will punish you because she plays like super late game champs like Vlad, Kale, Gwen.
absolutely. Like if
just to
if
name
you,
it on top of my head.
if you don't close out relatively quickly and like punish quite hard the way that these champions play, and the game goes long and it starts to get scrappy, then you will just lose by default. And that was just how game 2 played out. But yeah, we got there in the end. We got over the finish line.
Yeah, but you're also funding the whole team, right?
Yeah, this is the thing is, right, so there's a lot of issues that have come up for me over the course of this season. I won't place the blame with anyone except sponsors dropping out at points, but you know, these things happen.
Oh, I feel the same way. Wow, what a coincidence.
That's
Wow.
crazy. Yeah, these things happen. Esports is esports sometimes.
Yeah.
So at the end of the day, it's the options for us were don't play or get together a pickup team and pray.
Yeah, no, that's
And-
what we did as well. But obviously, the difference between me and your team is that we didn't qualify, and you did. So well played.
Honest,
Uh,
I cannot stress to you enough how intensely lucky I am to have the people I have with me. Because I knew going into this, like me, Faye, and Clef were always playing no matter what happened. I was 100% going to be the case. And then we opened up, we shot a tweet out. I'm like, this will get 5 likes, and it got like 60. And we had a bunch of people approached us. Spooky and Ayana, I think the absolute world of them. They're both just fantastic.
yeah,
Like,
Anna's the goat. I've talked to her before.
honestly,
I
Ayana's
like her.
Ayana's the goat. Spooky is just a really intelligent player. It's been a pleasure, and given that we've not had that much time to prep, I'm really happy with the result.
Yeah, that's true.
I want to ask you too. What is your prediction since you're in the EC now? What's your
terms of-
prediction? Where would you finish in the EC?
So I feel like obviously we play first games in a couple of days. We're still not going to have had a lot of prep time. I can't stress to you enough. Like we have now played more official games than we have scrim games.
Scrims, yeah, same. Like we played like 2 scrim games before the qualifier, and like
Yeah.
my jungler was held hostage by the previous org, so
Yeah,
we had to adapt. So
my view of it is like I feel like we're in a position where we're likely gonna scale as the event goes on. I've not had a look at our strength of schedule yet. It's something I'll look into later. It's there's a lot.
do you think you can make it to top 6? Because then you qualify
Yeah,
for the gauntlet.
We can make playoffs. That's
Okay.
I think it's in my mind. My aim for league stage is I'm not going to be delusional about it and say we're going to go 9.
First place, yeah, or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
My-
too late for that. We lost our 100% win rate. What do you mean?
Yeah, 100% win rate's dead and gone. My aim is like 5th, 6th in league stage because I feel like the longer this team goes on, the stronger we get. Like I say, we've not had a lot of time. There's a lot of kinks in our play to work out.
I mean, your
So-
roster makes sense. Like that's what you have an advantage of. Like you made like a very coherent roster on paper, and with time, you guys should be better than some of these teams that are in EC.
Absolutely, I agree. And so long as if we can make the cutoff for playoffs,
Yeah.
then we can keep pushing. Even if we had like a really weak one, it would be okay.
You guys
Because we
have
just-
staff and coaches, by the way.
We do.
Okay.
Right now we've got Tim, who I brought over from our old org, and Fox, who is the love of my life. We freed him from certain Donnies.
Donnies.
He's working with us now. He's absolute bliss. The scouting channel in our Discord server, he writes us a new 7-paragraph essay every day. So they're both absolutely fantastic to work
Because
with.
I have more respect for coaches and staff and management since I was managing like our team for the most part and doing the coaching a little bit, and I got so much ace from it. So
Yeah.
having actual people that can commit to doing staff things, scouting, finding people, and all that jazz, it like helps out a lot. Like I had another player like help me out with scouting and stuff like that, which I appreciate.
Yeah, it felt like a bit of a little throwback run because my last time in management was years ago now. It was like 2020, 2021, back in when UK was a real scene, when we actually had a league that was alive and not whatever the NLC is. So at that point in time, I really fell in love with the staffing side of esports. Like personal circumstances stopped me pursuing it further, and here I am playing again. So can tell how that went in the long term, but it's been a lot of fun to sort of gather something together again and have a roster that is, or rather, like, I don't know, can you call Chester Gaming an org? It feels like pushing it a little bit.
I
but
think you made an official Twitter account or some
Yeah,
shit.
but
So
I was asked, do we have a Twitter handle for the team? And I'm like, well, we do now, baby. So it's, I don't know, the project is my baby a bit. I'm really happy that we've gotten this far. I'm
I
very
mean-
lucky to be working with the people we're with. And
yeah, I saw the tweet because someone showed me it, and I was like, wait, this is like Giga Chat move to pay your own money, because I would also
the thing is, like,
do it.
in my position, what we're looking for now is we want an org to be able to take over financial responsibility. If we can't, I am money down, because I'm completely prepared to pay this roster for the split, because I think the players that we have are
I believe you guys
fantastic.
can find. I
And-
believe you guys can find an org. Like,
Yeah,
are you gonna
I mean,
like make a tweet soon? You know, it's
I've
like,
got a
oh,
busy
we're
couple
in here.
days ahead of me. I got I had a couple orgs reach out to me already. Obviously now we are locked
Officially
in.
in, so
We are
it's easier
there.
to negotiate. Yeah.
Yeah, little bit of leverage.
Yeah, Rigas, do you have any questions, bro?
Honestly, shoot, hit me.
I mean, yeah, but it's nice to let the flow go first to get all the thoughts out. Okay, so
Yeah, of course.
first of all, I have something to ask Clef specifically.
Yeah.
Clef, after the whole split you just went through with Ryuma and everything that happened,
Yes.
how does it feel for you to be here at this stage now and have succeeded in this qualifier?
It actually it makes such a huge difference because I went into these games like we were very confident about them, and the first game we already played, I just screamed at the team and I said, "I fucking love you." So yeah, it's so important to me that we actually get this going, and I actually have a split that I think I can finally thrive in and show I can actually do with the team I have. There's such really good players on every single role. Like, we synergize so well with each other, and I guess there's no staff that can control us right now, so we're just doing our own thing pretty much. But that's what we really like. We want to look for something that can actually, take care of us properly. I don't want to go through the same thing again.
Yeah, that's the dangers of being under like no paying orgs. Like,
Yeah.
I'll probably sound money hungry when I say this, but money keeps people in control. Money keeps people calm. Like, if there's no money and you're losing 50 scrims in a row or something like that, it only
Yeah.
takes like one player to say I'm out, and there's nothing stopping them. Like,
Yeah, that's true.
there's no financial punishments or something like that. But yeah, I hope you get an org, and I think you will get an org, like, most likely. So best of luck to you on that one.
Ah, thank you very much. Shoot, Rigas, keep them coming. Keep them
Yeah.
coming. I'm ready.
Okay. Next up, the process behind how this team was formed. There was the core of 3 people with you, Clef, and Faye. but how many people did you go through before deciding on Spooky and Iana, and how long was the tryout process?
So,
Oh.
tryout process was funny, right? Because we had about 10 people coming in total across a couple of roles before we started to settle on, yeah, okay, this is what we want our core to look like, where we start narrowing down on, okay, we're just looking at jungle support at this point, really. And then the very last tryout we had, I'll keep it a buck with you, up until this point, through, I think it was what, like 6 days of tryouts?
Yeah, not even.
First-
I think we cancelled one.
First tryout day was fine. You know, it was very spontaneous because it was like 7 p.m. I'm like, hey, can we get for the game in like right now? Because we started talking about wanting to put something together for it. The next day we scrimmed one of the teams already in EEC. I'll name no names. It was a wonky scrim block, but you know, we're still in tryouts. And during the process of that game, I was basically face down on my desk for the entire thing. The scrim block ended, and I went to hospital for 4 days. So the rest of the tryouts was us rotating in substitutes or other tryouts, you know, just in case we found something that really clicked.
Yeah, sounds like
into-
Happy Kittens as well, for real, like
Yeah.
many teams.
And we basically have at that point, like, I am laid in the ward. I'm like, so how was tryouts today? But then as soon as the very last day was, I still wasn't there for it, but we had Faye, Spooky, Ayana, and Clef. And when I opened Discord and it's just a flood of incredibly positive feedback, I feel like minds were pretty made up. And it's just, it is rare you see a roster come together in tryouts like that and for everything to just click immediately. So it's like that one last game was, it felt like everything fell into place at once and we knew 100% what we wanted to do.
Yeah, well, from what I'm hearing from you guys, your goal is like to get into EC, goal achieved, you know? Congrats again.
Yeah, it's step one, ain't it?
And I guess your secondary goal now is to scale up, you know? It might be a rough road, but the aim is to get into playoffs or the Gauntlet run or whatever for the third spot to get into a LAN event.
Yeah, so the way I view it is, in some ways the EC format this year is, you know, there are pros and cons. Pro-wise, I do like a league stage, but the cons, it's like there are some really long breaks between some of their game day weekends. Now, for us, that may end up proving to be a benefit, because we play our first 3 games very shortly after this, but then we have more or less a full month of focusing on working out the difficulties and fixing issues in our play. Because it feels like for a baseline, we're in a pretty good position. But then if this is the baseline, every time we get given a month to work with, especially if we're under, you know, like a paid position, because like you say, it's unpaid positions, it's your focus is maybe 50% there. If you're in a paid position, you're a lot more driven to succeed because it's someone else's money on the line also, to a degree. So given
you
the
want to
time-
honor that org as well. Like you want to showcase, like, oh yeah, you're throwing me X amount of cash. Like I'll perform. I'll do my thing. You know.
Yeah, exactly. You know, it's both sides have a part to play at that point. It's like the org puts faith in us. It's then on us to reward that faith with results. So I'm not expecting us to come in and crush this weekend or anything, but I am expecting by the time that
3-0, no matter what.
Yeah, 3-0, no biggie. Going 9-0 in league stage.
Yeah.
I expect that by the time that second block of games rolls around, we'll be in a really good spot to, you know, bring the fight to even the bigger teams at the top end.
Yeah, I mean, most teams, like, I mean, obviously you guys are gonna have a rough time in the first week. I wouldn't be, like, I could see like a 1-2, I can even see a 0-3, right? Worst case scenario. But then you have another 6 games to play, so...
And like I said, we don't need to win them all. We just need to clinch 6th, and then we don't need to.
Yeah,
we
just
need to give ourselves
as long as
time.
the mental is good and you guys like are aware of the process and all you care about is like just getting good as a unit. That's all that matters. Like loss is a loss, win is a win.
I mean, that's everything when it comes down to it. It's, you know, so long as there is a chance, then there's something to aim for. And it's a case of, well, no matter what happens in week 1, let's say we go in and we do have a really good week, then, you know, we're great, but we need to keep working. If we have a really, you know, an average to bad week, then it's like, okay, no biggie. Because we can still shoot for the goals that we've set for ourselves in the long term. And yeah, it's that the playoffs is our target. And I think there are players on this roster, myself very much included, obviously, you know, Clef here very much included, Faye super included, because I mean I tweeted about it yesterday. I think it's crazy embarrassing how many opportunities teams have had to pick Faye up, and it just never comes to fruition.
I mean, it's
Now, here we
like,
are.
to put it short, it's just, you know, politics, favoritism, and stuff like that. You know, it just is what it is, right?
Yeah,
That's just how the league is run, and, you know, just do your own thing, have fun. That's at least how I take it as. So
exactly. We've made it now, and it's now about going and improving that point every week. That
I mean,
we not just deserve to be there, but we belong at the same level as we see ourselves at.
yeah, I'm pretty sure you agree with this philosophy that, like, it's easier to rise up than stay at the top. It's easier for, like, it's harder for, like, the best team to, like, stay on the top. So
Completely.
that's at least how I would, like, have my mental. It's like, yeah, we're underdogs. No one expects shit from us. Like, let's just show what's up, you know?
I've been in the position numerous times, especially in my last NLC split, where the expectation was we go in, and the expectation is with that roster and the level it's performing at, because you have players that by now have played in ERL 1 were in that team. You have multiple, like 700-800 LP players in a like Division 4 or something NLC back then. And the expectation is, okay, we should be winning every calibration game. But the weight of those expectations end up making you underperform. As soon as you're viewed as an underdog and the pressure is off, you can do so much more. I love being the underdog.
I mean, have in mind, like, most people will still, like, bet G2 to win it all, right? They have the financial support, the public support. They're, like, very good individual players. You can't, like, you know, I would say for 4 of their roles, they're at least, like, top 3, could be also number 1, right? For at least, like, 4 of their roles, I would say that.
Mm.
So there's, like, a reason why, you know, people will, like, say, like, G2 should win the event, and, you know, there's a possibility, like, it's on them, and there's gonna be pressure on them as well. And there's gonna be, like, almost no pressure for you guys, because you guys are just like, oh, you're just, like, random ragtag group, like, NORD at the moment, maybe a NORD picks us up. Yeah.
Yeah, I think there are huge pros and cons to being part of, like, the very top level teams, because on the one hand, it's great for optics, and for your individual career, it's fantastic. You know, you're in a great place. You have a lot of resources available to you in terms of improvement and maintaining that position at the top. But then it's also the amount of eyes that are on you in that position.
Yeah. Some people can't handle it. Some people do well with pressure.
Yeah, a lot of people, you know, people respond to pressure in different ways. And on the one hand, I think it helps that it only, like, tangentially related, but it helps me in that before League and even in breaks between playing, like, my real world careers have always been, like, either managerial or super high pressure, and it helps. So
Let me ask you a question for your team in general. Is there any one of your players that you would call them a scrim merchant? And if you don't know what that is, I can explain.
Scrim merchant is in, like, massive overperformer in scrims?
Yeah,
or...
very, very good, like, in scrims, but in officials it's, like, a little bit less. And I want you also to tell me if there's someone that, like, performs worse in scrims, but in officials they, like, show up.
Honestly,
like, who'd you put?
You could ask basically any coach I've had for, like, the last 3 years about how disgustingly I underperform in scrims consistently.
Players in general.
Crazy how for years I'll come out of a scrim. My coach is like, well, what the fuck was that? And I'm like, well,
yeah.
I needed to see how the matchup goes. And he's like, yeah, but you.
You,
Oh my god!
Yeah.
If you right,
you on
okay,
Rek'Sai, for example, the last couple days.
If you
Yeah.
talk to right, Escape, yeah.
Yeah,
I have
Escape would Escape would say that I'm like an official merchant because in scrims I'm like sometimes can be very bad, sometimes very good.
Evie dives top 1v1 perma. Well, not false. Yeah, so I subbed for Resolve in like La Coupe Feminine 2021 for a bit. We had a couple of scrims before we played, and I'm pretty sure that I think I played Aurelia into Nara or something. I think I went 1-11 in that scrim, and I have to assume it gave Escape legitimate nightmares hearing every 45 seconds. Yeah, but I think I get him this time. It's
I love Escape. Like she's I liked working with her. She's very fun.
yeah.
Like, but who's you said that? So you're pretty much like an official merchant.
I'm
But who's the
one
scrim
hell of a
merchant?
scrim merchant? God, do we have a scrim merchant?
Like
I
they
don't
like
know,
perform very well, but for some reason the officials they're not like super good. They could be better, right? Like, but they just don't show up as well as they do in scrims.
Genuinely, I feel like everyone outside of myself probably performed well. I mean, I int scrims. Everyone else is having like pretty decent
Yeah.
scrims for the most part.
Okay.
But
Okay, so they don't have scrim merchants that like underperform officials
Yeah,
or perform less.
I feel like
It's
across the board, we perform decent in scrims, and then we just level up in officials. I feel like that's fairly normal. It's just that my step up between scrims and officials is considerably larger.